The hopes and dreams of yesterday, are they now starting to fall away? Where will today end up? Why am I so fed up with the dreams that did seem so very me? So it must mean I don't know, where is me, who am I? The dreams were so near, now they're not even here. A tornado is hiding them underwater, with the seahorses and flying fish. Oh, how I wish I blow these lost dreams a kiss, how I miss them. Let me tell you something, this secret, please keep it. I don't know anymore anything. I just know that I am still singing and winging it. Tryna beat all this shit, tryna find me again, tryna make some new dreams come true. How about you? Once again, never knowing how to start a video. Hey guys, so today I wanted to, well, for the past few days actually, I've been wanting to talk to you guys about something, and that is dreams. And not the kind that apply to at night, like while you're asleep, but dreams as in like hopes and dreams and goals and things. Yeah, and by the way, on the topic of this, there's, well, maybe you'll see it if I'm brave enough. I just haven't really been as happy or content with my content of late. But if I'm feeling brave enough, at the end of the video for like the last minute or so, it will be a short song of me singing kind of about this topic. It doesn't really apply because I have it at the start of the video. But anyway, yeah, so I'm honestly, it sounds so corny and cheesy and kind of dumb, but I've just been feeling kind of lost in myself. Am I over the volume? Okay, sorry. I've had this camera for how long, and I don't know how it works. But anyway, yeah, I've just been feeling lost in myself, in my life, in my everyday, in the future, in my goals, my hopes and things, just all over the place and just unhappy. And I've been taught to be happy. It's been instilled and ingrained in me to be happy, to smile every single day, to avoid the other feelings, which is good and bad. It's unhealthy, a little bit toxic to not address or even show, like be allowed to do so. But anyway, it's gotten better over the years, and after I was diagnosed with some health problems like anxiety and ADD and depression and things, and I keep saying and things, I need new words, where's the dictionary? But anyway, I want change, and I also want to work on my dreams, and I feel like I don't have dreams right now, and I have lost motivation in my life, in relationships slash friendships, in school, in work, in the future, in personal goals, in my creative life, just everything seems kind of blank and flat and dull. So I don't want this to sound like I'm complaining or whining or anything, or I'm like, oh, poor me, but I wanted to get this off my chest and just talk about this. I need like a life change. Like, I need my day-to-day to change because I don't want to continue this problem. And it is a problem. It's a problem when you feel lost. And I'm still like, I don't know, in like a crisis. Sounds really dramatic, but crisis as in like in who I am and in what I want, right? How I want my future to look, what I want in 1 year's time, voice crack, or 5 years' time, or 10 years' time, what I want for myself and in my life. And I just feel like the past year, 2021, like I did so much. Like I worked on my friendships and my relationship, and I did things, and I traveled, and I got braver, and I faced some fears, and I faced my anxiety. You know, I feel anxiety around people because it's social anxiety, and that can be really, really hard. Then I wrote my book, and I was really creative with my channel and my content and my social media. Like I was being braver in my platforms. Well, I don't really know if you could call them platforms because it makes it seem like a full-time job or like I'm a professional, but Anyway, but I just want change, and I don't know where my dreams are at right now. And it's a very awkward and uncomfortable feeling to not know what you want for yourself and for your life, how you want you to feel, how you want your life to be, right? And I'm proud of my content to an extent. I'm proud of my past and my life to an extent, but I don't know how to progress, how to go on, and the things that I want, right? So, my brother actually, it's kind of corny and cheesy, very cute. Yesterday, and I'm filming this on the 17th, I'm trying to think of due dates. I have something due the 19th, that's Wednesday. Today's Monday, that's the math. It's the 17th. Okay, I won't really show you this in too much detail. Won't do a close-up or anything because my handwriting's terrible, and I'll just kind of read it off to you. But basically what he did, he said to write down my concerns, the worries, the fears, the things in my head that are driving me crazy. So school and senioritis, job and career, I want to have a break from teaching, want to do something online remote for a while. Living at home and moving out, that brings anxiety. My parents can be kind of strict. Chris, my relationship, are we going to work out? Is he happy? Marriage, kids someday, is it for me? I don't know. I feel a lot of anxiety in that. And then finances in the future. And basically, he told me to pay attention to some solutions. Or at least that was terrible. Like, can you see? No, you can't. Anyway, but just, are we even going? I'd be so sad if we weren't. Okay, looks like we are. Battery check. I have a mirror right here that you can't see that I can see. Anyway, right, where was I? So yeah, he said just to come up with some solutions, and so I'll just share. Also, he said, if I'm going to worry, these, all caps, are the things I'm going to worry about. So moving out and finances and job and career, they kind of all go together. I need a job and career plan so that I can save money and be comfortable with moving out and being on my own, or being with a friend, or being with Chris, you know, whoever I'm with. And then solutions for those problems, moving out and finances slash job and career, spend less, 3 exclamation marks. So have like a weekly allowance. I need to research jobs, and I did yesterday. I think I found a good idea for a transcribing job. I love to type. I love being on a computer. I type pretty fast. My book, I think it sounds weird, took a short amount of time, like took less amount of time than it could have because I type fast and I think fast. Like, I'm on a computer, my thoughts are going like 99 miles per hour, and I'm typing that fast too. So I don't have a lot of talents, but I'm proud of that one. No, just kidding. I'm so mean to myself. Anyway, so research, I did some job research. So once per week, have till April, and I feel like I just discovered it in like an hour's time last night. So that was really fun, you know. I feel like this transcribing job is good. You need no phone. You need no experience. You don't need an interview. You don't have to talk on the phone. That's what I meant. No interview, no experience, no phone. There was another thing about it that made me excited. Experience, interview, phone calls, something like that. You make up to 36 an hour, so I'll see how that goes. I want to do more research and homework on that. Research 2.0 is the first few months of rent, so I want to look into what state I want to live in, Idaho or Washington. Might move back home to Washington, be with old friends, be with Chris. That's my plan. Might stay here, but the probability of that's the word I need, probability. It's kind of low because I really want space from my life here, from a college town, from my parents. They're great, but I don't really want to live by family. Anyway, and then number 3 is dating, like, just be more comfortable and confident in it, basically. That one's more personal, so I won't really share. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. So those are concerns I have in my life that I feel like are interfering with my dreams. Those are some big kid adult stuff, and I feel anxiety with certain things, like errands, appointments, phone calls especially. I always name those 3 when I share my social anxiety life, you know, because those are the 3 main things that bring me anxiety, and those are very adult things that you have to do in life. And I'm just concerned, like, if those things are hard for me, will I be able to pay bills and live on my own or with someone else? Will I be able to feel secure and stable and healthy and strong? Just I have those concerns, and I know that those fears, they shouldn't stop me from being in a relationship, from being on my own or with someone else, um, being more independent. It's just I don't really have that confidence in myself, and I don't really have self-esteem because of my anxiety. And again, I'm not trying to complain. So sorry if it comes across that way. But yeah, I want change, and I want to figure out what the freak, what the poop I want. Like I painted my nails last night and I got this pretty sparkly pink color. I decided to treat myself. So I'm realizing maybe if I just treat myself and do small things, and I want to cut and dye my hair. Very impulsive of me because I really want long brown hair and I'm on my way. And I like kind of did my hair. This is like day 2 hair just for the camera. I got it all fancy and I curled it all cute just for you guys. No, just kidding. Um, anyway, I'm trying to do things different. Like my hair looks different, my nails are cute. Um, I'm hanging out with a friend tomorrow. We're gonna hang out more. She's here in town. This is her last semester of school. We're pretty good friends. We're really close, and church is still hard for me. I feel that anxiety in groups. School has improved. My senioritis has grown, but I'm not as anxious in the classroom. But at the same time, I'm like, I really want something remote. Like, even if I got a job interview or someone wanted to hire me at the end of this year after school, like after I student teach and everything, we are still going, right? How long have I been talking? Can't see. Okay, it's not terrible. But anyway, I might turn it down, like if I get a job offer, kind of. I don't know. I really want to work remote. Like my first job, I was in a bakery, and my other 4 jobs, I have them in my head. I was doing lawns on and off for several years since high school, and so let's see, we have lawns, of course, the bakery being the first job. I was a nanny, I was a home care aide, and I worked in an office at a mortgage company. So I've had a wide range of things. The office job was really good. It was a more toxic environment. But anyway, I liked working with kids, working with special needs. Um, I've liked working in food, but it was so much stress I could never do it again. I think it was a good experience, like it pushed me, but maybe too much of a push. My makeup might be going crazy. Anyway, just I'm proud of myself for having faced my anxiety so much. Like with jobs, like it's unbelievable to even think where I am right now. Like I'm a senior in college. I graduate this year, and it's so cool because I can now say that I graduate this year. Never before been able to say that. But this year, 2022, should be my year. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like my year because I've been feeling my depression more. And last year, despite my goals coming true and my hopes and dreams there and very much alive, um, I was stressed and depressed and not always well dressed. I hate that quote, it's not very good. And I changed the quote. Oops. But I did a lot of pretending and pretend smiling, like I think a lot of us do. But I realized that I'm not perfect and that's okay. And my mom told me a saying. I think she made up this quote, but um, I have the right to not be perfect. And she also will tell me sometimes, and it really helps, all I can do is my best and that's enough. So I'm just amazed at where I am because school, it's not easy for me, and it's ironic because I want to be a teacher someday, but it's just, it's not easy for me. I don't really like being a student. I feel put on the spot. I feel the pressure, and I feel like I have to have all the answers, and I just don't. This pen is bothering me. There, now it's more aligned with the book. But yeah, so I've seen teachers stressed. I've worked with a 2nd grade teacher, now a 3rd grade teacher this semester, and then an 8th grade teacher last semester, and all of them seem stressed. My college professors don't seem as stressed. Maybe it's the age group thing, but I don't really want that anytime soon. Like the end goal, the dream one day is for me to be a teacher in an actual classroom. But for now, I'm like, how about I transcribe full time? I want to do that. I want to start that job part time as soon as possible so that I can get a feel for it, know if it's for me. Then I've researched some other jobs like teaching English online. You usually need a bachelor's for that. You don't have to know the language of the kids or whoever you teach, which is nice, just as long as you're fluent in English. Hope I said that right. I'm kind of elsewhere in my mind. I'm all over the place. But and then maybe like a test score, like for Pearson Education. I think that was one example of a company. That could be fun. Those jobs really apply to being a teacher. Like they really love a teacher to do those types of voice crack online remote jobs. And I loved online, like online school, and things went online for like a year and a half for COVID. Because of COVID, might have to do it again because voice crack, the numbers are starting to spiral and spike again. Um, but yeah, so plus that office job was really good. A little side note, that was a lot of like computer work, individual, introverted time. But yeah, so I'm just thinking about all kinds of things. I'm thinking about what I want, and I haven't felt as creative with my content. Sorry about that. Um, I just feel like I feel lost, and so I've lost like that creative juice and just motivation in like every area of my life almost. My goal this year is to be my own best friend. I've tried this other years in the past, and it like never works because of the harsh self-talk that is in my head almost every day. And what's wrong with my voice? Perfect example. Negative self-talk. But yeah, I feel like I've kind of like let myself go. Like my mental health, my physical health. I've always been skinny. It's been a problem in my life. Um, I feel like I eat enough to where it doesn't make sense that I look this small, if that makes sense. But I did a post on my Facebook a bit ago about my weight and my journey in trying to gain weight, and a friend reached out to me and she wanted me to connect with a friend of hers who is a personal trainer, and she was my size, if not smaller. I've been struggling to get past 105, and she was 103 before she started her health journey and relationship with food and trying to gain weight. So she's been trying to gain weight the same as me for a long time. And she was beautiful before and she's beautiful now, and I just want to feel healthier and happier, and I want to look in the mirror and be okay with what I see, instead of feeling angry and upset with myself for appearing underweight and unhealthy. So I really want to work on my weight this year, just eating healthier, eating more, getting off the ADHD meds as of the day before Christmas, actually, last year. I think that really helped because that eats away at the food before I get to eat it away. That makes sense, like decreased appetite, faster metabolism, a lot of anxiety and energy in my body. So there's that. And then the mental health, I want to be creative, but because I was so creative last year, like with my book, I want to kind of step back and I want to do easier creativity that doesn't require so much work and energy put forth. I want to be happy and content with where I'm at with my emotions and my mental health and my creativity. I want to be easier on myself with my brain, not be as much of a perfectionist in my thoughts towards myself and my thoughts towards my goals. And I need to work on my goals. I need to figure out what I want this year. Last year was so productive and I faced so much of my anxiety that this year I feel like, how can I compare? I don't want to feel lazy, but I don't want to be so fast paced this year compared to last year, because though productivity is so positive and great, you need to take breaks, and I didn't really allow myself enough of that last year, which was why it was a goal-oriented year and an accomplished year rather than a time for me to work on my health, if that makes sense. So you will still see content from me. I'll push for every week, but I can't push, I don't like that word, I can't push myself too hard or else I'll get that fatigue and I'll just kind of lose it. And I already have like lost some areas in my life, like just feeling lost in myself. But I don't know, you know. kind of random, but I FaceTimed with a good friend, Ken's. We met back home in like the 3rd grade, so we kind of grew up together, and we talk a lot. It's really fun. My friend Michaela's here. I have some good college friends here. I need to just reach out though. Like I have friends, but I'm not hanging out with them. So I'm needing more of that relationship, friendship, social part in my life. I need that to grow. Um, and then my family, my mom and I went out of town. We just have so much going on. Like my grandma now lives here for the past month. You know, she's been here. It's been really nice, but it's just been kind of busy to have someone who's not a guest, but someone who's kind of new to the family again. Like she's in the family. She's my grandma. But when extended family becomes immediate family, you know, it's different. So there's that. And then we just have grandkids over a lot because my brother needs a lot of help. Grandkids as in like my parents' grandkids, then my niece and nephew. That's what I'm trying to say. Battery. We're almost. Wait. We're doing okay. I thought I would end at like 20 minutes. We'll see if I can do that. But yeah, it's just new angle. Trying to be all cute. Yeah, I feel like I've kind of like done everything in my life, which sounds awful. I just turned 24 and I have my whole life ahead of me, as they would say, you know, and my mom always says like, you're a good person, you have a promising future, you have a bright path before you. But sometimes I don't feel it because just a number of things. You know, I've thought a lot about how I don't want to continue in the Mormon church, and I've thought about how I want to move out as soon as possible, and I've thought about my health, like, excuse me, so sorry, like, can I do life? Can I make it, I guess? And with my relationships and friendships, like, who do I want in my life? Who do I want to be with forever? And then there's my dog Daxton, and I'm like, do I take him with me? Would he miss me or my dad more? You know, he drives my mom crazy because he can be a bit much. He's kind of a needy dog, you know, and I've just thought about what I want to do and pursue with my goal of teaching. I might have a break from it. I don't know where I want to move. So again, it's the worries. It's what my brother said, like school, job, career, living at home, moving out, relationships, friendships, marriage, kids someday, finances. But I'm just needing to breathe, and I don't do that enough. Like, I want a clean slate and a fresh start, and I don't want this year to start off on this foot, and I feel like it already has, you know, and that sounds so negative and pessimistic, but, and plus I've been comparing, okay, I really gotta end this, but I've been comparing myself, not in a jealous way, but in a way like, why are people so advanced and mature and I'm so behind? Like, I feel so behind my age group and my friends. Like, my friends are getting married and having kids. My friends are moving out and moving on. My friends have their own lives, and I'm at home right now. Yes, I'm a senior. That's good. Yes, I'm able to save a lot of money being at home. But I want to be able to do it. I want to figure out what I want. I want to be brave enough for the things that I want. And, you know, I do want kids someday. I do want to get married someday. It kind of scares me because those are such big decisions and they change your whole life. Like, you're one decision away from a whole new life. That's a very true quote. And I think I was on the volume. Sorry. Yeah. On the bright side, I have some new bralettes coming. You know how I sold like all my bralettes? I did that partly because they were getting too small, so I was kind of growing. And then my surgery at the end of the year that did not come to pass. Words. Yeah, so I have bras like this now. Why did I show you? I do not know. Keep it G-rated. But yeah. So today I'm gonna do prep for tomorrow. I teach the 3rd graders tomorrow, just a small group. That's kind of nice. We break it up into smaller groups. So my partner will teach some of the class, my teacher another part of the class, and me the rest of the kids. So it's only 5 kids, and it's a good group. I just wish I had more motivation in teaching. I don't really get excited for it. Sounds awful, but I'm trying to get that excitement back and just continue to do things until I do them wantingly, like I want to do that. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this day, this holiday per se, just as a time catch-up day and for fun day. So anyway, you might see the song about right now. And again, sorry if I complained. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for what I have, for the people in my life. I'm grateful for just everything. It's just right now I'm not grateful for my brain, which sounds so intense, but I'm just needing to be okay right now. And we're almost out of that rain, so I'm gonna end it here with a song before the song that I might show, but it might be a no because I didn't really like the song much. But maybe I'll be brave and what's the word I'm looking for? Impulsive enough to share. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for being okay. I'm gonna stop. But a positive thought for you and for me. Thanks for being you. You're amazing, and your goals and dreams can come true. And this sounds really corny and cheesy every time I do this, but I need you to know that it's okay to change your dreams and your goals. It's okay to want different accomplishments. It's okay to be goal-oriented in things that people might not expect you to do or want to do. That makes sense. Because your goals and dreams are yours, and your life is yours, and no one can control you. And I'm learning that right now. I just feel the strictness with my parents can be really hard. But I'm realizing that it's not the end, and it's not even the beginning, because life really starts after school. People say after high school it starts, but I think after college it does. I can't put too much on that because I might be disappointed. But anyway, back to you. I just hope that you continue to dream and continue to change your dreams. You can improve them. You can change them completely. You can start over. And that's totally okay because, again, this is your life and it's what you want because you are you and your dreams are yours. So, okay.